And the first thing we noticed about him as he was walking on, John, is that he's still wearing his accreditation on his trousers.
96.
Yeah, he is. I did spot that one. Lost in the first round last year, did Razma.
81.
Qualified on rankings as of right this year, having come through the qualifiers last year, but he's up against it here. And Martin Phillips, that's reflected by the bookmakers' odds. Phillips
96.
being quoted as a 6-1 on favourite.
Yes, Phillips has had a terrific 2014.
Certainly one of those who could win it, isn't he?
Well, he won the German Masters, he won the Austrian Open, the Belgian Open, and then his first major, the Winmore World Masters, just a few months ago. And so often we see players bring the confidence of winning on a big stage like the Winmore onto this Lakeside stage and do the double. John Walton did it.
He's playing in front of the TV cameras and in front of the big crowd. A whole new, different set of circumstances for some of these players. Razma did get to the last 32 of those World Masters in October. He's had a very consistent sort of season.
And he's on a finish. Throwing first in round 1 at Lakeside. 14 for tops for the first leg. Yes, it's in.
74.
But that just misses. He will be back though. Martin Phillips starting slowly.
Very
60.
tall lad, Madars Ramza, 28 years old.
40.
So looking down at the top of the board. Oh, that came off the barrel and snuck into the single 20, so double 10.
30.
No.
Got time though, 189 Phillips. Razma will get another opportunity at that, well, double 5 now, which I don't think there's anybody alive who likes double 5.
Madars would acquire 10.
Well, this is his 5th chance at closing out this first leg. Well, he's not going to have endless chances.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
92.
Phillips. Oh, he needed the treble, but not that one.
80. Madars would acquire 10.
Razma's mother Agnesa watching on in the crowd.
Yes,
There she is. You can see she's mighty happy that he's finally found that double.
Game on.
He missed 8, but he hit his 9th, and he leads in the first set. If you're just joining us, best of 5 legs per set, best of 5 sets takes their place in round 2. There is also a preliminary round at Lakeside this year, as there was last year, and Razma won his preliminary round match
78.
against the Greek Jan Michael before losing to Geert de Vos of Belgium in round 1 proper.
As ever, plenty of fancy dress outfits in the capacity 1400 crowd here. Some more suited than other to the frankly rather warm temperatures.
26.
I saw a man in a full wolf suit earlier on with Wolfie Adams in action. That can't have been easy.
And if he puts it on again, it won't be pleasant.
98.
I'll leave you with that one, Vassos.
Martin Phillips, the overwhelming favourite, as you say, to win this match, has struggled with his scoring early on. And this is for a leg against the darts for Razma.
He's not settled down yet, Phillips, has he? Talked about that huge experience. He's been a Welsh international since back in 1987. 131 caps for his country. Most capped player of all time.
100. Madars would acquire 100.
You know the first winner of this? Leighton Rees. Great character he was. Won it back in 1978. Them as knew him still speak fondly of the big Welshman.
99.
Right, treble 14, double 16
74.
for Madars Ramza for a 2-leg lead in this first set. Well, 47 he's got left. So 15 double 16 or 7 for tops. It's that way he's going. He wants the double top, and he's missed it.
54.
Well, that could be costly.
Martin, you require
18
58.
tops for Phillips. This will make him feel a lot better. Small adjustment.
Yes,
And
that's been
just
shot.
right.
Down the second line.
Nice guide, that second dart, and Phillips is into the match. Can start to settle down now and really perhaps show us what he can do.
Well, Bobby George always says you hit trebles for show and doubles for dough. Have a look at the first 9 darts. The difference of those averages. 52.67
60.
and over 98, but it's one leg all because Razma has missed 9 darts at a double. Phillips just the one.
97.
Martin Phillips has been around an awful long time, 54 years old now. Says his sporting hero away from darts is George Best. Kind of in my vintage, I can empathise with that.
I wonder who Razma's is. There's a Southampton player, Pahars. They called him the Latvian Michael Owen. That's his vintage.
60.
Well, neither of them have really touched the blue paper yet. Neither of them have taken off. Scoring's been modest thus far.
55.
Both of them averaging only around about 70, which is not going to get them very far in this competition unless they can start to improve.
95.
Well, he's on to a finish.
60.
Is Razma,
Madars require 144.
whereas Martin Phillips is not. 166, one of those bogey numbers. So Razma knows he will be back.
94.
Nice last dart. Setting it up with 50 required. Phillips can do no more than do what he's doing. No pressure here. And just hammering the big score. And now, well, he's asked the question, can Razma provide the answer?
18 double 16. Struggled with his doubles so far. Now he's left double 9.
32.
Yeah,
The struggles continue.
Missed by a distance, that one. Phillips, another leg which he's not looked like winning, which he has a great chance now. And takes. 2-1 up.
Martin Phillips.
Averaging 73 and winning the match.
Game on.
And now with the darts to take the first set. First to 3, remember, to take a place in the next round.
Well, he's averaging less than 60 with his first 9 darts, Martin Phillips, as opposed to over 90 for Madars Ramza. But once again, it is those doubles that win
140
matches.
2 out of 3, that tells its own story. Look at that, 1 out of 13 for Razma. He's been scoring, but that has been his Achilles heel.
Still peppering the
140.
treble 20. Mrs. Phillips watches on.
Dawn, you can call her that.
I've always known her as Mrs. Phillips, but Dawn and Harry, who's the grandson. I tell you what, it's you can see on their faces, it's never fun watching a loved one at Lakeside.
121. Madars require 164.
Well, he's put himself on a nice finish, 64. Surely Phillips isn't going to pinch another leg now with
60.
Razma messing around with his doubles. Let's see if he can get it right this time.
Treble 16 would have left double 8, but another 4 16, so he's missed big 16. And Martin Phillips will have a chance to pinch the leg and the set.
Martin, you require 122.
Well, he can't believe that he hit a fat 7 then. 122. Treble 18 leaves the bullseye, just glanced off the barrel, so
23.
That's a poor last dart as well. So Razma gets another
Madars
chance.
require 32.
How many's he had so far? Was it 1 out of 16?
Lots of misses. And there's another. And there's another. And there is another. Oh dear.
Martin, you require
It's
99.
agonising, isn't it? Phillips there, 99.
51. Madars
To level the
require
first set.
32.
And 2 legs apiece. Double 16. Surely he can't miss more.
There's going to be a few people in the pubs and clubs thinking, what's this about? I can beat this guy.
Martin, you require 48.
Tops for the set.
8.
Double 4 then for Razma. Got to take it to keep the set alive.
8.
Mum takes the big sigh. Agnesa. Double 2 at last. Yes, it's at last. And at least one very loyal supporter is jubilant.
Game on.
His 21st attempt to hit a double. His second successful one. Oh, 177 to start this leg.
You're running out of paper in that notebook for the missed doubles.
My pen's running out of ink. But a perfect start for Razma.
57.
I wonder if at last, having had those 2 big scores, whether they might just start to feed off each other and start to up the standard here, which has been frankly a little prosaic so far.
Yeah, fair to say we were expecting better from both players. Razma's been scoring but not hitting his doubles, and Martin struggled with his scoring, but
100.
doubles have been okay.
And the winner of this leg, remember, takes the set. Could have done with that one
Madars
in.
require 167.
He can do this.
Not anymore.
We
had a 156 checkout earlier on from Lisa Ashton. That's the best we've seen so far. Prize up for grabs for the best finish of the tournament.
Yeah, £5 worth of prize.
125.
He'll probably start with the bullseye here. Having said that,
or maybe not.
Yeah, treble 13 leaves double 16. Forget the missed ones. Concentrate on the green bit.
Checkouts go, that is unusual. The bullseye would have been the normal start, but he had his own way. And it's how you see it, isn't it? It's how you see it, how you visualise it. You know what you want, and he managed to put the plan away and with it take the first leg. So the 5th seeded Martin Phillips has it to do.
100.
I think whoever lost that set would have thought, how have I lost that? But a 1-2-5 checkout after all the problems he had hitting those doubles, perhaps that's what he needed to galvanise him.
Treble 18, treble 13 is not the normal way. Look at those stats there. 2 out of 5, 3 out of 22, but somehow he's ahead in the match.
100.
Is it going to be a Welsh celebration? I guess they may well come from the Principality. That's maximum of the match.
Only at Lakeside do you see a celebrating daffodil.
100. Martin, you require
So 72 then. With the throw. Tops now.
Yes, touch game shot on the first leg. Martin Phillips. Second leg is Madars to throw first. Game on. $140.
Doesn't hang about, does he, Razma? Up to the hockey. Stares at the target and just releases the 3 darts. Having said that, Martin's fairly quick too.
Slightly subdued atmosphere at the moment. Not a seat in the place. Absolutely packed, and it'll be packed again tonight. More terrific action to come. Pick of the match is Tony O'Shea
83
against Scott Mitchell.
Yeah, another heavyweight encounter, isn't it, in the first round?
62.
Tony's been coming here a fair few years now. Not quite as long as Martin Phillips, but I think this is about 14 on the spin. The old silverback all the way from Stockport.
140.
21 years ago. Check that, 23 years ago. 24 even.
100.
Martin made his
Madars
debut.
require 57.
So can he put this away? 57 tops. Surely now he's thinking, I've missed so many. I've got to get this. I've got to get it. And he has.
Yeah, touch game shot down the second leg. Madars Ramza. Third leg is Martin to throw first.
Somehow try to put all those failures behind him and just think positively and think, I'm ahead in this game. I'm ahead in this match. Big outsider, remember. Phillips was the 6-1 on favourite.
100.
Well, he missed 19 doubles, but he's hit his last 2. Madars Razma.
100.
And the 5th seed, the World Master, has to be careful here, because if he falls 2 sets down, very, very difficult.
Oh, brilliant.
All your way back. And Razma might just be catching fire.
No, you're a much travelled man of the world, Vasos. Razma, would he be a Russian speaker? Latvia?
They don't like speaking Russian in Latvia because it was part of the old USSR, so
okay.
I do speak Russian, but when you go they'll understand you, but they're not that keen.
A frown. Give us a bit of Russian commentary, Vasos, just to prove to the public this is 121.
Давай, Razma, 11. Сейчас bullseye, нет.
84.
Oh, нет.
Martin, you require 136.
Extraordinary. In international broadcast, in every sense of the word, when we've got Vasos Alexander in the box.
Madars, you require 37.
So 5 double 16.
I can do a bit of Sheffield, but that's about as far as I go. Double 8. Well done.
Down the third leg. Madars Razma. Fourth leg is Madars to throw first. Game on.
He's got the darts, Razma. He's throwing
57.
for a 2-set lead against many people's favourite to win the title.
95.
You know, shows how much you sort of have these ideas, don't you? You talk about who's going to win it beforehand. You have a glass or two of something refreshing and you sort of think who's going to be the outsider who might be able to do it. And Martin Phillips is certainly one of the names, having had that big win in the Windmill Masters. He was one of the guys who we were looking at, but he's got it to do here now.
I know he was very focused on this match. Neither player keen to do too much stuff around the match.
125.
They knew the time they were coming on. Last match of the afternoon session, but they knew they'd be live on TV
60.
with a 4:30 start time, so the whole day was planned around that.
You heard the Master of Ceremonies saying that he's had the Lithuanian Open this year, Razma. But as well as that, he's reached another Open final in Riga, a couple of semi-finals and 6 BDO ranking tournament quarterfinals, so he's had a really consistent year.
60.
Plods round the northern continental Europe and Baltic state dart scene, accumulating the points to get here as of right.
Well, it's an area where darts is developing, that part of the world, also in Scandinavia. It's becoming stronger, very much so in Germany as well. Big following over there now, and of course in the Low Countries, Belgium and Holland.
And here is a moment. Here is a moment for Madars Razma. Agnieszka can't watch. Double top for a two-set lead. That is a marker. He can come off the barrel. Oh, unlucky. Tens. Yes, he's done it. He has done it. Razma leads Phillips, the fifth seed, by 2-0. He needs one more.
The Lakeside, ready to crown the New Year's World Darts Champion. 12 months of anticipation comes to the boil. Who can keep their head and throw the darts straight and true? World Darts Championship from January 4th to 12th and live on Eurosport.
To win this first round match.
Well, the upset is on, very much so. And more than that, he now has the darts as well. Always look to see emerging talents, people coming through who you didn't really anticipate doing well. And he can now, that's a great opportunity to close out this match. Only averaging just over 80, but for a long time, the averages were way back lower than that. So they have improved over that last set.
He left a lot of room in the treble 20 bet, but he didn't want to go for it in case that first dart got dislodged.
Well, that looks poor, those averages, but when you bear in mind that they were both of them averaging around 70 in the opening set, it has improved, and the numbers are starting to stack up. And look at this. Oh, unlucky. Really unlucky, that last dart.
60 points on the floor. And a possible finish on the floor. 204.
81
is not a finish, but 144 would have been.
Big fella's fancying it now. Just looking to set it up. Oh, he could do with the treble coming down the board.
44.
That's an opportunity missed. He can do 160, but it's a big ask.
100.
All about the 20s.
160.
8 of them.
Now Razma did this by going treble 18, treble 13. Normally you'd go for the bull, which he has done. He could have done with a 25. Now he needs another one. 20 would leave tops. Just checking, and that's a good dart. So now probably a must take for Razma.
Madars would acquire 100.
Treble for tops. Now another one of those. I'm surprised he walked away there, having hit it once.
Yes, that's good shot.
The ball didn't seem to make any difference whatsoever. He steps back, he takes aim, he hits it again. He's 2 legs away.
It's an exhibition checkout, that one. And all Phillips can do is smile a little bit disconsolately, knowing that his opponent, having thrown a pretty poor second dart, threw a great third dart.
95.
Well, many players favour the double-double route, but it didn't look like he was going for that, because he seemed surprised when he hit the double.
He wasn't going for that. You could tell by the way he stepped back and with the look on his face saying, what on earth was that?
78.
Didn't make any difference whatsoever.
100.
Phillips under pressure. What's he got?
Got to take the lot from here on in, hasn't he? 2 sets down and a leg down as well.
40.
Well, that last dart on the floor, that last visit from Razma has helped the Phillips cause. He's down to a finish of 141 with Razma way back on 288.
Martin, you require 141.
141 he wanted, can't do it now, but Razma is, well, he's out with the washing, isn't he?
11 left for Phillips when he comes back. Will it be under pressure?
140.
Yes, it will.
It's twice
Martin
Phillips has been going for the 25 and wound up with the bull, hasn't he? But now double 2 will bring him this leg. Good
yes,
dart.
second shot on the second leg. Martin Phillips.
He'd have thinking to himself, when I want a bull, I can't get one.
Game on.
When I want a 25, I can't get one of those either. I know what Bobby George would say. He'd say don't use the bull to go for the finish, because if you're throwing for a 25, you're throwing for a miss.
119.
Good start to this leg from Razma. Great switch to the 19s. Keeps the pressure on.
100.
It's the modern way, though, isn't it? The way of using the bulls for the finishes. The Dutch players particularly championed that. Used to be the great, terrific, brilliant. Used to be the great Alan Evans showboating finish, the 125. A couple of bulls and an outer.
60.
Another fantastic player of years gone by. Sounding like old Father Time here.
I wonder if we're watching one of the grand players of the future here in Razma.
82.
In flashes, he's certainly got it. And he's left Shanghai on the 20s. Treble, single, double.
140.
Well, let's see if he can do it.
Madars require
120.
120.
We've all played the game. Shanghai required. There's the treble. There's the single. Oh, it's not a good lie. He's having to work his way around it. It's blocked the double, and you can see it hit that dart. Destined for the double, but he will get another 3 darts, another opportunity.
His biggest problem in recent legs has been hitting the big 20.
Madars require 20.
Double 10 needed now.
Hit it, but he was just too high, wasn't he? Blocked out the double.
Yes,
There it is.
shot on the third leg.
Throws with
Madars
big
Ramza,
barreled
four
darts
legs.
as well.
Martin throwing first. 100.
We're on the cusp of an upset, Mr. Alexander.
We are indeed. Just 100 from Phillips in what might be the last leg of the match. That's 2 out of 2.
140.
But he'll take that.
He has really found his game over the last set and a half.
140.
Phillips isn't going to lie down.
Well, we started this match with Razma scoring well but missing double after double after double. 19 of them in the first set.
140.
But he's only missed 3 since then.
And back-to-back 140s.
121.
Loose last dart.
It's great this, isn't it? When the heat's on, they're both scoring well.
Oh, ho, ho. 140, 140, and now 180. Brilliant.
140.
Can't finich. Is that his last start at Lakeside 2015?
This
Madars
is for the match.
41.
41. How's he going to go? 9 double 16 or 1 tops? One or t'other. Goes for the 9, now double 16. For the match, for the big upset, for the Latvian. Just tries to steady himself. His heart will be racing. And he's found it! Great dart! He got better and better as the match went on. And Madars Ramza has produced the upset and put out the 5th seed, Martin Phillips. The Latvian flag is flying, and Razma, unheralded to an extent, has produced a terrific performance here, which got better the further the match went, and he's through to the next round.
Ladies and gentlemen, as he leaves the stage, the captain of Wales, Martin Phillips. With a sensational win for the man from Latvia, Madars Ramza.
Well, we knew he was Razma, but he added the Taz this evening on BBC Two. Madars topples the master, the biggest win of the Latvian's life for sure, and he did it with a stroll.